Hello and welcome into Sorare with Laird. I'm Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdino on Sorare, joined as always by Harry Trades on a Tuesday. Today, talk about some budget cards on Sorare. We'll get into the details of that in a second. Before we jump in, big thanks to MFL for sponsoring the show. Season 8 officially open, which means no better time to join. Somebody said I should write this out, so I did it, Harry. Right now, there's a special promo where if you buy a Flint Club, you also get a free starter pack. And if you use the referral link in the description of this video, you will get an additional common player after you get that pack. Big thanks to MFL for sponsoring the show. Harry, we had a debate about whether we should call this the best cards $5 and under or just budget cards. And I combined them. Do you think it's because you didn't want to be held down by $5?
Yeah, I'm not a budget boy anymore.
It's a good point. Good point.
Nah, I'm joking. I'm still firmly a budget boy. Nah, yeah, mixing them both, I think there's not really... I like middle ground. I'm a balanced type of guy. I try to be, and yeah, I was one way, you were the other, and we've come to an agreement, which I think's fair.
I think there's a little bit of PSU fans too in you, where you're like, oh yeah, let's do a budget show, and I'll be like, all right, how about $100 lineup, and you're like, yeah, sure, $100 per player in the lineup, that'll be perfect, and so we'll do that. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming in. Palmwa, Anyon, and Dobbsy on the podium. Congratulations to you three. Palma said, give me this podium in real life, Sorare, please. Miss Contender streak, rare streak by 5. I'm sorry, streak 5 by 40 odd points. So hard to get that 5-10 when you need it, but we go again. Let's go. 5-10's a lot of points. A lot of points. I will say that if you actually get there, surely the leaderboard prize is pretty good too.
Depends what comp you're in. I've seen some people hit massive scores this weekend. I hit the 4th streak or the 5th, and it's they win $30 on that.
Really?
It might be limited, but
fair enough.
Yeah, I think it happens, but you're right. You should probably get a little double bubble.
You'd think, yeah. Stefan, what's up? JPS says, I can tell you the worst expensive card. He's the captain of Manchester United. Wow.
Yeah.
Andreas, hello. Andreas cleaning up on streaks and leaderboards I saw this weekend. Benito needs some good cheap mids for Challenger streak. We'll certainly get into that. Mikey Bastin, hello. Pico player. Diogo said, let's go. Streak 4 in Contender, in Challenger is done, but thinking about saving the 5th streak for next week. This game week, Sporting versus Porto and Celtic away to Rangers. Such bad matches to meet 460. That seems reasonable to me. I'm not gonna lie. Genesis, what's up? Not in La Liga this weekend. I didn't see what was happening this weekend. I did see something. Somebody plays midweek.
Yeah, Celta Vigo Betis.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Sean Kennedy, what's up? Philly Dilly, thanks for coming in. So, Harry, part of the reason I wanted to do this show is because when I was writing up my game week 3 recap for all Patreon members, patreon.com/Andrew M. Laird, if anybody wants to get in on that. I was looking at Luka Sucic. Is that his name? Luka?
Yeah.
From Fulham. And Fulham had a terrible matchup this weekend, but I was like, oh, he's all on set pieces. And his limited card was $2. And I was like, wait, 2? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I wonder how far we can go here. And I was like, I'm not the guy to do this. Let's make Harry do it. And so here you are.
That's an interesting one. I mean, I'm going to assume that's because Wilson didn't start.
Could be.
So he came off the bench and whatever. But yeah, no, I didn't realize he was sort of secondary. Andreas Pereira's leaving to Brazil. So yeah, he's another set piece taker, leaving Fulham, I guess. So yeah, makes room for someone else. Yeah, I think it's Lukic, actually, isn't it? The lads are saying Sasa Lukic, not
Sasha.
What? Yeah.
What did I say? Luka Sucic? I mixed up the
name. The S. Yeah, very easily done. And there's loads of fucking Sucics. The one just signed for Inter, I think, hasn't he, from Dynamo, or plays for Inter now?
Sounds about right.
Peter Sucic. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, look, there's a lot of value out there, to be fair, but it requires a bit of digging, and the digging isn't as easy as it used to be. It used to be so apparent in Honesty, as we all know, RIP, so apparent, especially the pick scores and stuff. That was so obvious. You were one button away from just seeing all the best players for a game week, right? And their price is right next to them, and it's can't really do that anymore. And I'm the way I'm last night, I was scouting for some under 23, classic guys for this midweek. I needed a couple of extra players to fill out 2 lineups, and yeah, like the only way I'm doing it is like market, obviously secondary, age, game week, and then I'm just scrolling through the listings, and then I'm the nice thing about it, and we asked for this to happen, and they did end up doing it. I'm not saying it because we did it, but like when you click on a player that's listed now, you will see if it's 48 hours after before the deadline, you will see his percentage, even though you don't own the player. Before you had to own him, which is obviously great.
That
So
certainly
like I
helps
was
for
able,
sure.
yeah. So I was able to like look up, under 23 lads that are potentially on for this midweek. Before buying them, I can see if they're basically projected to start or not, which I find really helpful as anyone would. Obviously, you can use Inside or whatever, but yeah. So that's literally the only way I scout right now. Like genuinely, I know you can use the scout page, but like I'm not really into that right now, to be honest.
So I've been using the Scout page a little bit. That's not true. I've been using it enough where it does help, but and maybe we're missing it. Um, I'm just going to pull it up right here. It is screaming. Oh my God, it is right here. I was going to say it's screaming for like a price um, gauge, but also, yeah, like I want to see um, like power grades here.
Right, for the
That's
game
like
week specifically.
for this, yeah, for the next game week. And
Yeah,
I guess it's Tuesday. The deadline just happened, so they're not available yet. But like, if they were
fine.
here, now we can really like scout a little bit
I don't
for
even
the
think I
next
want
game
the
week.
power grade. If I'm being really picky, I would just be happy with like a starting prediction. Genuinely, I think that's more valuable than the power grade. Personally, I
Yeah,
can
well,
work out
yeah.
in my head if players
Unfortunately,
at
we're
home.
just like too far away.
Right, fair. But yeah, you're right. There's probably room there to fit a little 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% in there,
Yeah,
above the player's team type of thing. So he plays for that team. You know if he's home or not, and obviously if he's predicted to start or not. So yeah, I don't think it's asking too much if you're watching Tolga. Um, no, but yeah, it is just a bit tricky right now, and I'm sure it'll get easier and stuff. But at the same time, that does separate the sort of the ones who are willing to work for it a little bit with the ones that like just either can't work for it, don't know how to work for it, or aren't willing to.
yeah,
Where before, if you had SD, like you were flying, like there was no excuse for you not to really be like on it with everything in Sorare. Like you had like an AI sort of chatbot best friends or a data guy. Like it was just impossible not to be good or not to have good luck. It's just like you have all the information there. It's just up to you whether you like utilize it or not. Now it's like, yeah, it's there, but it takes a bit of digging,
yeah.
and
Yep,
interpretation.
for sure. Tom said he believes the starting percentage is normally on the scouting page, so we are
Interesting.
just like a little too far out.
Yeah, that
Although I will
could be
say
fair.
that I I almost use the power grades more for organization than I do for the picks themselves. But I feel like Nicola mentioned once that we're going to have like win odds here somewhere, and that would help because I don't think power grades, excuse me, are they're not enough for me, but maybe they are for those. I do like this. The next five is just like a
Oh, that's
hover
cool.
on these sides. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. That is actually really neat. But like that baby trade is destroying my setup. 2 seconds.
Sure. But yeah, I think it like I don't think any of this is final. I think they kind of admit that it's a work in process. Obviously there's a ton here. I'm not saying that they're like, months away from it being done. But that was phenomenal. um,
There was no other way of getting him out of where he was. He found
no,
himself
no.
in a ditch.
Yeah, no, that was a classic dad move right there. I absolutely love it.
Happens.
So yeah, I think what we what you just said is like the people who are willing to put the work in may be able to benefit the most from it. And just like looking at this page here, like you get your last scores, you can see the floor price, which I think is just let's double check to see if this is yeah, it like includes the secondary market, like it's not just instant buy prices, which is really nice. And so
Hmm.
if you were trying to like budget your way in, it's fairly there for you.
Yeah, the only like gripe I'm seeing right now there is like obviously it's counting scores from last season, different leagues
Sure.
potentially, and it's just like again, I want recency bias in when I'm scouting here because like that's all that matters to me, unfortunately, really.
Hmm.
I know it's only a couple of games in, but you can't go off last season, unfortunately, too much. and it's obviously displayed there. So for me, that becomes like not disingenuous, but like it just does become blurred, doesn't it, to a degree?
So the biggest reason, or the biggest example I had of that is I'm fairly certain this is exactly what happened. If you go by, well, I have a L40. I was looking at this yesterday, and the top two guys in the Premier League are Biscagli and Gyökeres, and it's like,
Yeah. It's just not, is it?
Now the next ones, yeah, sure, Salah, Bruno,
Yeah.
Van Dijk, but it was just kind of like that's what jumped out at me. But also, I think I'm fairly certain that the Sorare data rankings page had the same issue because like
Yeah.
they don't have 40 games in the Prem, but it's
Fair.
just kind of like what happens.
No, for sure. Yeah, no, it's tough to do, but like with the whole $5 thing, like genuinely, I'm like I picked up rares almost for that sort of price, or almost in season stuff. So I'm sure there's some wicked value in limited, like in your contenders and challenges at a minimum. Never mind, the single league comps, which I'm sure we'll find bits there as well. But yeah, for me, it's like it's also pretty hard now to, like, especially with streaks. Like if I'm going to buy a card for one game week and then he's useless the week after, well then it just becomes tough, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's why you use the next five option here.
I think we should don't like it on here.
Yeah, I think we should also point out that this weekend is the last one before the international break, and so streaks. Not that we lose streaks, but like things get delayed a little bit. Things can happen on international duty. Guys come back late, so I feel like I was like looking at some schedules after the break, and it was like, man, I don't know where certain like I haven't put in any effort of figuring out which guys are being called up yet, who's going to be traveling to South America, and who might come back late. And so it ends up just being like a whole thing. What does it say? Probably sort by price is the best way to do it. I'm not sure if we can. You can sort by price, so that is there. And Dobsy said it needs a game amount slider so you can see in-season set piece takers. That one I agree with, because like for the stats, yeah, they have like the last 5, 15, 40. And then you can do it by per 90 or last 15, but I'm assuming the per 90 is over the last 15, but I actually have no idea. Let's see. I don't know if that playing status. They have the price filter here too. Games played. That's like within. I still don't think that like takes out the previous guys though, but. And they do have obviously playing in the game week. So they'll remove guys who aren't playing if you want.
Lads are saying any players we talk about are going to double in price. So I kind of forgot about that. Like that could be a thing. Not that I've bought anyone in anticipation or anything, but...
Like people are going to go out and buy the players we're talking about?
Oh, 100%, yeah. Well, that's what Mortis saying in the chat, which I agree with. So buy your stocks low, sell high, baby.
Yeah, so should we cut the stream off, buy a bunch of cards, and then come back and talk about them?
Yeah, and we'll be $3 million richer.
Yeah. Now, I've heard doing that is not good, so we I heard that on Twitter in the last few days. Anyway, I do like the people that some are thrown out. Philly Dilly's thrown out Josh Cullen. I don't know what Cullen looks like these days.
I tell you who I like was cheap before last weekend. I don't play Prem, but James Garner. He scored, didn't he, on the weekend, I'm sure. Or got an assist, yeah. So I'm sure there's a little rise there, but I just think he's like a steady Eddie.
Yeah, he's splitting set pieces with Dewsbury Hall.
70 is nice. 10 AA, it's fine.
Auction right now.
$7. Yeah. I bet you he's a lot cheaper than that. The rare was like £20 not too long ago, maybe even less.
Let's see here. Someone got one today for $8. $12 instant buy.
What about all them? 5s? Yeah. 3s? Yeah. Yeah. We're too late on that one. So
too late.
Sorry about that one. Yeah, you're not going to double your money on that.
So it's funny you say this because I wasn't at all thinking of it in that respect. I just was like, how cheap could I get a team in whatever league that we talk about? Like, could I start chasing streaks with a $25 team? Even though
someone, yeah.
Sorry to cut you off there. I was like, I spent all day all stream yesterday talking about how important having 4 lineups is chasing streaks. I'm like, can I get one for $20?
Yeah. I'm sure I saw someone on Twitter. It was like an Austrian Bundesliga like mixture of 5 players, and he hit the 4th or 5th streak in limited. It was like, there's no way that team cost more than $50. Like, no chance. And he's hit. I think he hit the whatever $200 is in limited. He hit that, and it's just like, I'm sure like you can do it. Definitely in Challenger and Contender, I'd say.
I would think so. With Garner, you don't have to worry about losing points for the goal conceded. Isn't it still -2?
I think it's a Pickford joke.
Oh, it's Philly Dilly, of course.
Yeah.
That being said, you can chase streaks for 4 times 25. That's legit.
Yeah. I reckon you can if you want to do Challenger now. Like, look up. Someone said Valley's in the chat. I've already got his in-season card, so there's no pumping from me. I've had it, like 2 weeks probably. But what's his? What? No, $3. Wow.
Sorry, guy won some credits. So in the from the wheel.
DJing over here.
Did I
$3.40? That's nuts.
I can't remember if I said that. I said it in Discord somewhere, but how they announced today was the last day of the wheel. And so I got my free spin and I got a spin again. And I was like, this is so cool. They're going to do, I'm sorry, I got 2 spin agains.
Wow.
But I was only at like 3 or 4. But I was like, this is so cool. They're going to do spin again until I get to the golden one, and everybody's going to get a golden one and leave happy. And then the next one was miss. And I was like,
we're back. We're back. Yeah. I was 1 for 1 miss actually this morning. Yeah, not ideal. Look at that, $3.40 on the secondary there for an in-season Valleys. I mean, there's a whole host of Bromby cards you could probably get in on. That are like relatively cheap. The midweeks right now, like there's a reason why he's kind of cheap. Like you can see his scores aren't just like popping, but I think once like midweeks kind of settle down a tiny bit, there's obviously a good scorer in there for sure.
It's funny to me that you say his scores are not popping, as he had 39, 28, and 35.
Yeah, they're not popping. They're shit. Yeah. But like, but yeah, a couple of them are midweeks, and he came off the bench twice. That, it's just one of them where it's just really tough fixture congestion. But yeah, I think Denmark and Austria are the two I think get overlooked massively. Austria more so. Like Austria is like the forgotten league on this game.
Am I going to end the stream with this Midtjylland collection now?
Maybe, yeah. We're getting closer to that for sure.
We're getting close, aren't we? Let's see how much these Brøndby cards are.
The Brøndby boys. It's funny because like the under 23 lads, like Noah Nati, okay, he's still scoring well, but the other guy, Clement Bischoff, he was popping for a while. He's come down in price.
Yeah, I mean, you need Pence, and Kleiber's by far their best. He's a little knocked up right now.
Well, Binks, this English lad at the back, he's the new boy on the street now. Like, look at his scores. He's like popping. Kleiber's injured, I think, just because I have one again. So
he's not like that injured. Though.
He's not dead, but like he's not alive. He's just like on life support.
Is he not back for today or this week?
Well, maybe so. No, I think he's like 30%. As in, like, he could be in the squad. Fair, but
yeah. Binks. That's solid. Hold on, I wanted to see like where Binks has been selling.
But then there's $30 already, So like we're already, Yeah, Alves is supposed to be back soon, isn't he?
What's that?
Is it Alves? He's supposed to be back or something.
Sorry. Hold on.
I think we're lagging a little bit.
Trying to quit some things here. Let's see. All right.
Matt.
Yeah, I think just the early season Brøndby rotation is getting a few people. But you're right. I think Denmark's overlooked. Absolutely. In Austria, I don't know anything about Austria. I think that's sort of the problem why I don't dive in there. Topsy said Bischoff, yeah. More cheap JPL has to be for fun. Is there cheap JPL? I was kind of like looking earlier, and it felt like the early JPL like auctions and everything, and prices were so high. Like, can you even cheap JPL other than apparently Andreas Youngdahl at £4?
I think you can cheap some of the defensive stacks, but again, you're just not obviously guaranteed anything with defensive stacks in Belgium, especially the lower teams type of thing. But like St. Trudens have been like popping for the last couple of weeks, similar to NEC. You mentioned them yesterday on stream
Yeah.
in the Eredivisie. I know they're not necessarily budget, but St. Trudens or whatever, like they've been really good defensively the last couple of games, and like yeah, you just got to ride some waves sometimes. Like you're riding fixture waves effectively. This is what the game is becoming, especially with streaks. Like I said,
I was gonna say,
I
yeah.
don't, yeah, like I don't want to buy like a defensive stack for 1 week, knowing that like the next week they've got like a terrible matchup, because then it's like, well, but then it's like, well, do I just sell them after that? But then the price goes down. Have I hit the streak? I think Andreas mentioned it before the start of the season, but like being like coming in and out of cards, I think is like just vital now these days. Before it was like make a collection, and I still think there is that element. I'm not saying don't buy cards and sit on them at all, and like have a gallery, but at the same time, coming in and out of stars specifically, and maybe defensive stacks like week to week, depending on where your streak's at, like. I think it's everything now. I'm not saying it's easy. It might be easy and limited because it's just more liquidity. But I think that is where you'll get your chances in this game now with streaks.
Our boy Haspelat's $3, not even.
Yeah, what's he been up to recently? I'll be honest.
He's on all sets.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think that's meaning too much, is it? Not
It
really.
means nothing right now.
Yeah, I think they're just not really scoring goals. They just sold Frigan. They've sold a couple of forwards. I think Griffin Yao might be leaving.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like Westerlo, St. Trudens right now seem to be like the Westerlo of last year in a way. They've got like good attacking players, a couple of Japanese lads, and then they're just defensively just their fullbacks are scoring well. I've got Milisu, whatever his name is. He's from like Macedonia. I have him for like international breaks. Guys scoring like 95 with AA and stuff. Where's he to?
This guy.
Yeah, him. Vilsar Milisu or something. Masilu.
Phew.
Yeah, he's just popping. That's the game before that. That's without a clean sheet as well. Obviously, this one is with a clean sheet. But yeah, like him, Patrice has been insane. The Kakubo, the keeper.
Yeah.
Like it's been a nice run for them so far. And again, that might plateau, and I'm sure it will at some point with fixtures and stuff. But you just need to get in before that obviously happens. But mind you, next game's nice. Obviously, it gets a bit tricky then, you know. So you've got to time your ins and outs of these sort of stacks and stuff. But then it becomes hard getting collection bonus. Like it's tough
Yeah.
now. Like it's not easy. It's not meant to be easy. I thought if it was easy, everyone would just be hitting the fifth streak, wouldn't they? Like that's just unfortunately the nature of the beast.
You've become a little bit of a non-Celtic SPFL boy.
I have, mate, yeah, and that's just purely down to again just not being able to afford the Celtic guys. I mean I probably could in rare, but not in super rare at least. But yeah, like there is value outside of those two. Like Rangers have been horrendous, so like I'm not even going to count Rangers and Celtic in the same breath right now. But yeah, I picked up like a load of Motherwell guys. Picked up a couple St. Mirren guys as well. Like last week, if it wasn't for a DMP, I should have cashed again with. I had two doubles. I got Motherwell scored 3 goals. I got 2 sets of double decisives, which is just hilarious. One in super rare, one in rare. Different players as well. It wasn't the same 4. It was a completely different. Like yeah, it was just funny, but yeah, it didn't really result in too much. But like 30 quid for in-season super rares. The guy scored 71, 43, 87 on the weekend. 3 decisives in 3. So, and one of them's against Rangers. So like, I don't know what just rare is now, but that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying I knew everything about these guys before the season, but yeah, I do have his rare. I think I bought his rare in like a package. You know when you get the like the 5 for 1 or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I think I bought him as a collection piece, and he ends up being a 15. Well, no one's bought him since August 6th, but like £14 player. It's just like you just got to get lucky sometimes as well. Like that was
Sometimes,
a new transfer, and so, like I watched a lot. I watched loads of podcasts, and I watched this Scottish podcast called Open Goal, and one of the hosts is a Motherwell player, Andy Halliday. He plays for Motherwell, right? Like plays for them. So like if you're watching that, you're gonna know that Motherwell were looking pretty good in pre-season and what players to look out for. But like you're not gonna see that on Sorare, unfortunately. That's just something you do in your spare time. Obviously, listen to Scottish podcasts. But yeah, like I just got lucky with those ones. Austria's the untapped one where, like you said, you don't know too much. I don't know a ton at all. Um, but I did get in on a goalkeeper, Stojanovic, is it? Plays for Altach. Dejan Stojanovic, I think his name is. Goalkeeper's ridiculous. He's got like, honestly, one of the best L6s I've ever seen.
One of the best
I'm
L6s.
telling you. Yeah, Dejan Stojanovic. L1, 2, maybe it's an L4. Yeah, L4.
You're right.
It's an L6, but I think that's last season. But
Yes, it is. Some
it
last
counts, it
season,
counts.
yeah.
But like, and he auctioned 3 days ago for £45 in rare. I can't imagine he's much more than £10 in limited.
Sometimes it gets a little weird.
It does get weird. It
So
does get weird.
he's like, the floor is 18, but let's see.
Interesting.
Last sale was 20.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 14. That's quite expensive considering the rare, isn't it? But it's just the breaks, isn't it? The breaks with Austria is horrible.
It's so bad. It makes Russia
Yeah.
look short, and it may even be shorter than Russia, but like it just feels like they're all.
I know. It's
Dobson
tough.
said he's also on Alltac.
You could argue Turkey's kind of under the radar to a degree, but it's not anymore as much as it used to be because you can't mint any of the like guys that aren't on the top 4 teams.
No Alexander Maxim.
No Maxim, none of the players below the top 4. Like Trabzonspor have been really good so far.
Yeah.
Or like defensively good, I'd say.
Is that who it is? Savage? No.
Yeah, Stefan Savic. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
right.
been good, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's been good. They've got a wicked keeper in Casillo, whatever his name is. He's really
I
good.
want to just bring this comment from Halling and said European qualifiers have been a nightmare early season. I have Rosenborg, Benfica, Celtic, Besiktas, and Strasbourg all playing qualifiers. What's funny is that qualifiers were the reason I initially got into Midtjylland.
yeah.
And they're playing qualifiers too. Like but it's awful. It's genuinely
horrible. Yeah, it's the worst. It's literally the worst thing ever, especially with like how bad DMPs are and stuff right now. Just with what's it called, like divisions and stuff.
Yeah,
it's brutal. It's so brutal. But
Chelsea JT said the best part is grabbing the youngsters before the hype hits them, but it's getting harder with the big clubs changing their models. We just like I just think it's harder to this time of year too. Like the transfer window is still open for a little bit, and it's just like that's my only fear of like buying in now.
There's so many things that can change. Like Galatasaray are buying everyone. They just bought like Singo in. They've just bought Basuma from Spurs in. Like it's crazy. Like so many transfers to happen. So yeah, like that is the worry for like your challengers and contender as well.
Yeah. Laxon was asking his question in the chat. I think somebody got back to that, but yes, there's no more Premier League Classic.
No.
I like this. This is why you don't buy a defensive stack, you buy 5.
Yeah, I have been thinking about, like, for me, like if I was not doing it all over again, but I think coming into this game and like, I'm combining what you said with like, yeah, you want 4 shots at it, which is fine, I agree. I think you go out and get 4 different defensive stacks, and then you just have like a boatload of midfielders and forwards from, teams that obviously score goals ideally. But I think the defensive stacks each week, you just rank them from 1 to 4, like highest probability of clean sheet. That goes into D1 or, your best lineup, and you just go from there and you just fill in the blanks with midfielder, forward, and extra. I think that's like the easiest way to just go about your life on Sorare right now for streaks and stuff. 4 chances, whatever.
That's pretty much exactly what I did with Ligue. Like I had basically defensive stacks. Of course, I'm doing this without PSG for the most part.
Right.
But it's like Monaco, Strasbourg, Toulouse. Now I'm like totally blanking. Paris FC. And who is
Monaco? Did you say Monaco? Monaco?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Strasbourg.
No, I said that. Monaco, Strasbourg, Paris FC.
And Toulouse.
Toulouse. No, I have a 5th.
Oh, you have 5th? You well.
Lille.
Oh, you did get Lille.
I just have the keeper though. I literally don't have a defender because Alexandra is like so expensive. I mean, he's expensive for limited.
Right.
I think.
You got something to say? No. Okay. Yeah, who's that? The centre back?
Yeah. I don't know why it's not coming out.
I was thinking if they signed anyone.
What's dumb is that I bought the goalkeeper 1 of 100. Um,
Did you? Wow. Ozeo, whatever his name
so
is.
he was like, oh, it's an S. So he was a like he wasn't in the first like grouping of players, and so he came late. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll like get it cheap. And he was like cheaper than like the regular goalkeeper prices had fallen because the 5X had already had. And I was like, oh, I'll get him cheaper. And I got him at the time cheaper, but then obviously the prices were much lower. But I was like, oh, the one of that helps with collection. It's an instant 1% anyway. So yeah,
Of
Alexandro's
course. Of course he scores 100 this week.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Let's see. Best thing I've learned this year is to try to make the extra in classic, make the extra the classic in lineup so you can always chop and change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spencer said I bought Stojanovic 2 weeks ago for $6.
Canadian dollars.
Canadian
well.
dollars, yeah.
Those aren't worth as much as US, I can tell you that for free.
It's not. I don't know if it's that different. Hold on.
I don't think it's too great.
Yeah. Okay.
CAD's on the decline.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Still Unbroken HD said, "This is my first season playing, so welcome. Bought Celtic stack and a couple Gala guys. Is it a good idea to go all in on Challenger? Seems like you have already."
Oh, yeah. Baby Trade is just blown up the.
Harry will be back in a couple minutes. How far, still Unbroken, how far did your Celtic stack go? Like, did you buy a whole collection or just like the basic stack? Because they've been kind of, I mean, obviously, Alistair Johnston got hurt. So that's a little tough. Same with Benedict Zecht from Altac. Where's he now? Price-wise, that is. It's about the same. Is Altac like the one that like the team that everybody's looking at now? That's not like Salzburg or Austria even are that bad? Wow. Mike, defensive stack is probably just one defender, yeah. I mean, understandably, if you do two defenders, then yeah, that's a stack as well. But the I think the way that we look at it is probably just goalie defender. I won Sane from Essence. That's not bad. Jason, you have missed some bangers actually.
That Benedict guy, whatever you just mentioned, I literally just bought his rare 6 days ago.
Look at you. So you're an full-fledged Altac boy, huh?
I am, yeah, little defensive stack. He obviously pulled a 3AA last game week in the easiest matchup all season, but yeah, he's still a good player, I think.
Why would a card for auction be shown in the plastic seal? Yeah, did you see that picture?
I saw someone mention it, but they said something about sealing.
Yeah, it was like I feel like it was Marcos Llorente, but it was like a sealed card that
no
on the auction
for sale.
It must be. I'm assuming it's a bug.
That's hilarious.
Or maybe it was on this. I thought it was an auction, but maybe it was manager sales. Let's see. Oh, Calafiore, excuse me.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
I guess. Let's see. No, I don't see any. I must have removed it. I didn't know this card existed.
Oh yeah, like a medium head Calafiore.
Oh, that's a big head. Come on.
It is, but like you can see his neck and even the piece of his shirt. Like
no, the MLS ones you could see some shirt.
Really?
And the only reason I know that is if I remember correctly, it was Sean Johnson that they literally like drew on the shirt to make it gray.
No way.
Let me see if I can. I'm almost certain it was Sean Johnson.
So rare folklore here.
Let's see. So it must have been, what is that, 2021, 22?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah,
right by that.
It's all of them. But they clearly like drew on it. It's not the shirt.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, the left side's horrendous of a Photoshop job, if I do say so.
Philly Dilly said the Calafiore was an auction. Let's see.
Oh, wow.
Have you like figured out these buttons? Like, do you use them all correctly?
Mate, I don't know how yours looks like that. Mine doesn't look like that.
Does yours look like this?
Yes.
Yeah, I just close it.
Got you. No,
But I
I've
also then
never.
push the wrong buttons every time, and so maybe I should keep it.
I don't know. I don't know if I like. There should be a scores. Scores should have a tab. Let's just, I'm not a designer, but like, like you have to go line, you have to go home and then scores, yeah? Like to see all the scores. Scores should be on there. Sorry, but
So this is the sealed Calafiore.
that is amazing. People are bidding. Yeah, that's incredible. So what happens if you win it? Can you unseal it?
I don't know. I assume so. I assume it's
That
not
is
really
funny
sealed.
though.
That is funny.
They should
So
actually sell cards like that though, right? In like a case or something, and you like break the case. Or, I don't know. Feels fun.
so you're talking about like these scores
Yeah, that should be on the left.
should be here.
Or at least match. Yeah, just call it match center. How it isn't is baffling.
I think you are totally right.
Thank you. Honestly, I should just have a job there.
I think
I'm flying to New York.
I think I don't think that's going to get you very far. I think they need to either change the name of my lineups because it doesn't make any sense that like the top players and rewards are in the my lineups.
No. Top players should be in my scores or match center.
Yeah,
Come on.
agreed.
Thank you. No, you're a midweek boy, yeah?
I played a DNP goalie, and apparently I got promoted to Division 1, and I didn't realize it. And so now I'm like, oh well, that'll be Division 2 soon.
Oh, well, that's one player I don't have to worry about.
Yeah, you definitely do not have to worry about that one.
There's only 182 in there. That's wild. I'm two of them. You're one, so 178-ish.
50 get a prize. Yeah, but I'll be in. Hopefully, I can avoid relegation.
You'll be fine.
Let's just face it. We just want them to set the info to mirror how SD had it, and we all loved. I suppose so. Not gonna lie, I'm rooting against Strasbourg. So I'm like, I have both. Like I have
both.
I actually don't. Did I end up playing Brøndby? Yeah, like I have a Brøndby defensive stack. I had played Was too.
Yeah, I'm all in on both actually.
I actually didn't play Strasbourg.
Huh. Go to secondary market, $5 lead, and we're just gonna have a little scout, and I'm just gonna see if we fancy any players. I think that could be really fun.
Let's do it.
Any league, or should we narrow it?
Let's narrow to start.
Okay. So it's $2.49 the minimum. Is that right?
No, obviously not because 226 is right here.
Fine.
Can I make it? I don't know if that changes anything. Well, it apparently changed. Oh, now I can't do anything. They're like, nah, you got to spend more than that. Let's see here. Huh. Oh, there we go.
Right. Come on then. What's this first? Challenger? Or we don't know.
Something is weird. Something's weird happening with this.
Well, you're on auctions there.
Oh.
Dobsy's got you.
There we go. Thank you, Dobsy. All right. So you want to do what first? Challenger?
Yeah, let's do Challenger first. Scour Challenger, and then maybe go to the depth of Contender for our sins.
Boy, Lennon Miller, right there, right away.
I mean that feels. I know he hasn't really played or anything yet, but that could be a nice little one for sure. Off the bat.
I think I won him once.
Yeah, I think you did.
I don't think I still have it.
That Prince Junior lad for Norgisland I thought was pretty good. That feels like he's had some, his bad games are bad and whatever, but
Is Taferner still going?
He's still alive, yeah. Somehow.
And staying.
And still sturdy, like he just averages a 60, like most games. That's sturdy, like you.
Yeah, it is.
You can get away with that in a streaky game. Like, if you're looking for a 60, you could probably bet your life on that happening most games.
Yeah, Is that where his recents have been?
I think so.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's $5.
Okay. I'm not gonna put a spreadsheet on screen. Sorry, everybody, but I will keep track.
Right, so we got Martin Flanders. Lads are saying Quaresma apparently gets starts once Sporting play Champions League, which I'm not against. Like I'm sure that might happen. Are we gonna watch list it?
Can I? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, come on. I know the Sorare interface better than anyone.
You think he actually got added to it already? Yeah. All right. Let me
Doesn't
do to
seem
Ferner, who actually is more than 5 right now, but
Oh, is he?
and I'm sure
Not with
somebody
market
here is going to
credits.
sweep the floor.
Oh, for sure.
But anyway, I mean, Kleiber at 456, like he's excellent when he plays.
100%. Yeah, if he comes back fit and starts once everyone's fit, then yeah, I just can't see why that isn't a buy.
Yep. Does this work? No.
Kratzig. So you
Can I
can't do
like?
it
Hold on. Can I add?
from there? No. Maybe from here.
No. Tolga.
It's like they don't want you to scout. It's like, what?
You can do it, but it's only if it's the player's $20 or more.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Not much on that. Yeah.
why don't we
Maybe I'll
just do some lazy scouting, highest average score?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And we'll like weed out the ones that are like fake. Dobbsy mentioned that Max Waters there, who some reason is scoring goals in Scotland. He couldn't hit a barn door for Cardiff a few years ago.
There's literally he's got 4 AA combined in these 3 games. Not
That's a number 9 for you. That's a Scottish number 9 for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it reminds me of the hell was that guy's name? Kevin Van Vliet. Although I don't know.
Yeah, Van Veen. He just scored in every game.
Every
like,
game
ever. Yeah, yeah. He had a crazy run. I do like the Longello, whatever his name is. Emmanuel Longello, the defender there for Motherwell. He's actually a really good player. Like genuinely, I've watched him play. He's good. I know it's maybe DA dependent there for a defender, but he's decent for $3. That feels fine enough.
You're gonna make me
Buy a Motherwell stack.
You are.
Yeah. They kind of do have the goalie's dodgy right now, but I don't have the goalie, thankfully. But yeah, Ward, Longello, and then you've got Elliot Watt.
I can't add him to the watch list.
Oh, of course.
I don't know
Scottish
why,
players. They're not eligible. Watch list.
Very attacking left back from the Hearts game I watched.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Really good, really athletic. Good left foot. I rate him. Anything else on that list? Yeah, we mentioned Quaresma. Alves, if he comes back, someone mentioned that that could be an interesting one. But I don't know too much about him, I'll be honest. Daniel Wass. Ooh, what do we think? Is he on his last legs?
He is.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that's an avoid then.
I think a Brøndby collection makes sense. Like Van Lerberg's pretty good when he plays. He doesn't start normally though. Jerome Boateng? Wow. 87.
I did not know he played for Lask.
I think I might have known that actually.
Simon Murray there. I know it doesn't look great or anything, but he's sort of the main man at Dundee, even though Dundee are really bad. He was injured first few games, literally played 1 so far. He can score goals, he's on penalties and stuff, so
I'm pretty sure the last thing I'm going to buy is a 33-year-old striker that plays for Dundee.
Yeah, and he's ginger as well. just plays into the Scottish stereotype. But I like him. I've got his in-season rare. I'm a big Simon Murray fan, so hop on the train.
Okay. I'll probably spend my $4 on Kevin Mbabu for.
You love Kevin Mbabu.
I do not. I literally see him in my lineup builder, and I'm like, Harry will not let me play him.
And then he scores 100.
And then he scores 100. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
Yeah, was it a last something assist?
Literally not in any lineup. I have 1,400 Midtjylland cards. Kevin Mbabu gets 100, and I have zero lineups.
Zero like skin in the game.
Literally
Amazing.
zero. When's Jota back?
I think with months, if
Oh,
not.
really?
Yeah,
Still?
I think so. Was it ACL or was it not ACL?
No, I thought it was, but like I felt like it was a while ago.
It was a while ago. You're right. I mean, Valleys is like probably first name on the list for me, if I'm being honest. If he's not on there already.
Yeah.
Again, the theme is probably going to be a lot of Danish / Austrian players. Not sadly, but that's and Scottish League, just because they're just less desirable.
I think I might still own a Lyle Cameron.
Yeah, he moved to Rangers, so he was really
Yeah.
good at Dundee, I think, last year.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I got rid of it.
I remember you had, yeah,
There he is.
there he is,
This haircut, man.
number 10. I don't want to say it, but just typical Scott. I mean, what can we say? Right, Callum Slattery.
Oh, I was gonna say I knew Slattery was coming.
On set pieces, Motherwell, through and through. Not Scottish, but plays in Scotland. Get him in.
I'm like 99% certain I had a Slattery rare that I sent to a bot once.
Wow, the disrespect.
It was absolute disrespect. It was probably a rare too for like 3 limiteds.
Oh, 100%.
Another Connor Barron to be lost on the Rangers bench. I had Connor Barron also.
Yeah. Yeah, they all just get scooped up and never to be seen again, sadly.
Who's this guy? Aaron
Yeah.
Emali.
Scored. I mean, there's a bit of recency bias there. He scored 2 goals on the weekend. One was a tap in for Gala. He has been good though, but they're getting so many plays and stuff in. I can't see that he's not going to play left wing for the foreseeable. Like, really, is he?
What am I doing with this? I can get 5 cards for this price.
Yeah, that's like incredibly inflated.
Yeah, this isn't a PSU fan show here.
No, we don't have money over here. We're poor.
Yeah.
Trusty Jensen.
Back is good when he plays.
Yeah.
Is Trusty done?
Yeah, I think so. I think Scales has kind of just outdone him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah. Frankie Kent. Is Jonas Svensson playing? It doesn't seem like.
Wow.
Nothing there.
John Moutinho still play. Oh, because we have Braga now. That's right.
Yep.
Is he on all
okay.
pieces, you think? Surely,
I mean,
right?
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Again, steady Eddie, like a Tavernier type, like has DA capability, but if not, you're looking at like a 50, 60, score floor. That's beautiful, isn't it? For $2 something.
For $274.
But I think once, like, they must be in some sort of Champions League or something. So I don't know whether he plays those games and then does in the weekend, which kills you.
Can't add him either.
Wow.
That's true. Their goalie's incredible too, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's young. I think he's under
Yeah.
23. Yeah, I don't know much about him, honestly, but
Forget what his.
I just remember seeing someone won him.
This guy.
Yeah. Hornich?
as he's coming off a
Of
19.
course, yeah. 60 floor and then 19. 100%.
Dominic Baumgartner. What is
Yeah,
he cost these days?
I don't know. I'm sure he wouldn't be less than 5.
I wouldn't think so.
Because he's quite well known, isn't he? In the yeah, he's double.
Double.
Yeah, far too high for our
Sorry.
price range.
Sorare CWT4. We don't have the budget like this. You've all said Svensson only missed 1 game.
Okay, yeah, he could be an option then if you've got a little Besiktas, potential little Besiktas stack. Their goalie,
Where did he go?
he was up a bit.
Oh, here.
There he is. Yeah, he's always good for a little DA and stuff from right back. He's pretty fun.
$1.40.
Feels fine. I think there's a weird goalie situation going on. I'm pretty sure someone said Gunnar was like not in the squad or anything for the last game. So, yeah, proceed with caution. But he's got peaks.
I've seen worse
buys. Yeah, way worse. Lamina could be interesting.
I was just looking at him. I mean, is he
I say that. Well, he's out of the squad last game, and then he did play he started the 2 before that. In fairness, Small
Got
injury.
a small
Thank you.
injury, but should be back.
Nice one,
Tommy
Pico
Horvat,
player.
was he here?
I don't think he was yet, but yeah, he looks fun. Ish. Yeah, why are we picking players that like absolutely just blanked last game?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a good buying opportunity, maybe. That's the thing, it's so reactive. Like, one game doubles your price these days. It's just a fact, especially in limited.
So it doubles the price, not your price.
No, but if the price is the price, like, how'd you get him?
I'm just saying I don't think you're selling him for double.
I'd be surprised. I don't know. Yeah, you're right, JPS, 100%. I was only messing. Like, it is the way sometimes, especially if you know a bit about the player and stuff, and a bad score can look worse than it actually is, and like unless you might have watched the game and it was just a really unlucky error or whatever, right? Penalty conceded. He's not a bad player because he conceded a penalty. Like, little things like that can be fun. Yeah, Ayadine. He had some really good peaks last year for Fenner. Just isn't consistent enough. But yeah, if he goes on a run, there is something there. Not everyone can have a bad game,
I was going to say
JP.
there's some strikers in Scotland that have a good game every single
Yeah,
week.
go say that to Pedri.
Ooh. I'm not
Guy
even sure
just
you can
does.
get it common for $5.
He's 40% lost 5 now. I don't even try and say that name.
Korgarashvili.
Yeah. I saw him pop up on the screen, but again, I had to reckon okay. He's coming off the bench, getting good AA. Little breakout. I like the look of that. Like, that tells me there could be a little breakout there.
Just can't even add him to a watch list.
Because someone said Morita got injured.
Yeah.
And they are low on centre mids, like whatever his name is, Daniel Bracango, whatever his name is. Whatever, I don't know. He's injured as well. They don't have any centre mids other than that Danish lad who isn't soft apparently. He's one of the he's one of the ones that doesn't fall into the soft Scandi crowd.
I think Dobsy has named every player from Altac.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't ventured into the midfielders or anything. Although I will say, check what Thiago Silva's price is for me, Laird. Not TH, just TI for Thiago. He plays for Vitoria. There he is. Ooh.
$10.
Okay, yeah. On everything for Vitoria, who aren't great, but he's kind of like Mr. Vitoria. But again, yeah, double the price, out of the range. Sadly.
Good try.
Yeah, I tried. Now there'll be a few other ones in Scotland and stuff now in a minute. We'll have a look. I'm hearing that Theo Osgaard's supposed to be amazing for Rangers. I know the scores aren't there yet, but like he's supposed to be like the real deal, like a number 8. Obviously not a soft Scandi. Yeah, he's supposed to be really good. Remember when Jonas Uar was like?
I was just about to say that.
What's happened to him? He was like their starting left back for years. Like,
Yep.
yeah, that's
I
weird.
don't know. Max Aarons was also supposed to be amazing, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was dubbed to be really good. Rangers are just a mess, unfortunately. Yeah, Asgard's only played 2.
Why are they such a mess?
Well, new manager, it's just a lot of pressure, and that like half the players don't even want to play there. One guy refused to get off the bench last game. The manager said, "Come on, 60th." He said, "No, I'm not coming on." And now he's moving to Lille. So, you might get him for your collection.
What's that?
I said you might get him for your collection.
Yeah. There's Paulinho, who I love, always love.
Have a look at that Zachary Sapsford for Dundee United.
You and these Dundee guys. Although that's for Dundee United, not.
Yeah, the better Dundee I've heard.
Tony Watt's Dundee, isn't it? Didn't he play for
Yeah,
us?
you used to be. Yeah.
I mean, I guess. Still not certain Thiago Silva will stay at Vitoria. Oh, okay. All right. Was good at Wigan and Luton. Are they any worse than Rangers? That's fair. Rangers pants. Rangers Yilmaz could be good. He's going back to Turkey.
He hasn't broke out yet. Again, I'm biased, but that and Alexandros Karidis, or whatever his name is, for Hearts. Hearts are a weird one. They've got like a million wingers, but don't want to play with wingers.
Feels
Tochi,
like a
yeah.
strange thing to do.
Someone in my someone in my WhatsApp actually tipped this lad as well. Said he's gonna have a breakout year. I literally don't know anything about him, but yeah, doesn't look terrible. But I think you could spend. Well, last season looked better actually. I think you could spend $5 a bit better than that, but you could also spend it a lot worse.
There's always worse.
There's always worse. Yeah, it's kind of $5 is tough, I'd say. Like
Huh?
I think we are limiting ourselves a little bit. Leighton Clarkson for $1.40 is criminal, can I say?
It's another
Again,
one that I won, and I just
I'm just holding on to just players that should be good that just never have been. But
I must have botted that also. There's a great
it's
line.
like
How is Nygren U23 looks about 35 with 2 kids?
Scandi for you. They're on the snuzz all day, aren't they? The Scandis. Yeah, I think Clarkson for $1 something feels like a steal. But like, we're shopping in the bargain basement. We're not gonna have, 25 AA with a DA every game. Like,
Yeah.
this is just the nature of the level of cards we're buying. Declan John, without being too biased, is a decent left back, can get peaks, take some set pieces as well for St. Mirren. Bernadeschi still in season.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to come off the bench first game, but he did, so that was a nice sign.
Sorensen's off to
Somewhere horrible,
Parma,
isn't it? Like, yeah,
maybe.
Parma, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you. Yeah.
Bucks is gone.
Bucks is gone. Morita's injured.
Yeah. Is he out for a while?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But someone in the chat said that I tell you who's good. Jamie McGrath's a really good player. The guy down there for Hibs. I don't know what his scores are looking like, but he was great for Aberdeen last year or the year before.
I was going to say shout out to Stish here with Dylan Levitt.
Yeah, I'm a big Levitt. I have his in season this year. He's okay, but
Bucks is off to Udinese.
with Lennon Miller, little attacking stack there.
No thanks.
It's funny. Buska still stays challenger in season.
Yeah, right. I don't think I have one. I don't think I ever bought one.
What, in none of your collections you've never got a Buska? What?
He's an absolute donkey. I don't think.
He is.
Let me see. Oh, wait.
You must have had one. Not even a cheeky rare. Wow.
Footy lover, yes, the wheel is gone.
Sadly, the wheel's gone, but
It may come back. Who knows?
yeah, could come back. Dikovic, Adamida, no. Junior Hoylett? No.
I think
Max Cham, Mohamed Cham, like they're just players that, like, if they do get a run, like a Buskov, there's players that you're just waiting for them to happen, aren't you, before they do? And it's like, how long's a piece of string? It might never happen, sadly.
yeah, he might. So I mean, you can see here just all off the bench. He might start playing a little more because what's his name's hurt now. Gagorza's out for weeks.
Oh, really? Okay.
Might be Simsir season.
Yes, it is firmly Simpsons season. There's Andy Halliday, the podcaster. I was just seeing if there's any trabs on.
Connor Barron finally showed up.
Connor Barron. Yeah,
It's so weird seeing Austria and Scotland in China.
I know, it's weird. Mixed with Portugal. What, does Diao ever come back and start or no?
I don't know. They just got a new guy that
Oh, wow.
probably better.
Huh.
I think they wanted to sell him and then he got hurt and so they couldn't.
Yeah. Amrabat. Yeah, I think $5 is hard. Genuinely.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, it is hard. You can get the odd player, but I don't think you could get like a team, like a team of $5 and make it work really. Like it really hard.
Yeah. I'm gonna let's go to Contender because we took forever on Challenger.
Oh yeah, this is your wheelhouse.
Well, I'm going to take out like the ones that are ending soon. So like Japan,
Non-European.
Korea, Argentina. That might or no, Liga MX just started. The problem is, well, yeah, I guess if we go in season, then we can see. What do you know about Croatia?
I know Zagreb have started off really well. It seems they've got some really good players, but I don't think they're budgety.
Look at these scores for $2.68.
Djukic, yeah, not bad. It's just so hard to like know anything about these like leagues.
Did you see Philip Billings at going to Midtjylland?
I did see that. Yeah, it's mental.
This
Just
whole he
won the
should be
league.
unreal. Like Philip
Maybe.
Billings being unreal is not.
I
not
know.
my
I mean,
bingo.
like on paper, he should be really good, but like he's so like lethargic and so I just can't even imagine him being. I don't know. I don't think he'll care.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Bosnian midfielder for Istra. I can get behind it.
This is a great line. Sergio Dominguez shits AA for fun. Who is he?
I don't think it's wrong. He's from Barca. The kid's just absolutely ripping it in Croatia.
Wow.
Yeah, like
no
DAs.
decisive.
I think he's a defender. Yeah, no DAs. Yeah, he's just ridiculous. Like, no Spanish kid from La Masia should be playing at Zagreb.
Right?
You know? And if they are, they're obviously going to shit AA, aren't they? Like, come on.
What a weird place to end up.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, genuinely.
A
I
Nan,
mean, he's only
Croatian
20,
man or
he's
something.
young. Yeah, some agent maybe, but yeah, it's young to go there as well and just start playing like that. It's insane.
I
So,
paid
fair play to him.
$29 for his rare. Wow.
Wow, yes, insane. Dobsy, Dario Maresic. Olmo, yeah, Olmo had a weird little rise, didn't he?
Who did?
Yeah. Danny Olmo, like he went to Zagreb and stuff, like as a kid. Like really young.
Silly.
Tim
Where's
and
Santi
Misfits.
Moreno now?
I think Brazil,
Okay, as you do.
sadly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough with all the in-season comps. Like, is there anyone that good in Bundes 2 right now? As in, like, there's individual players, but
Yeah.
as far as, like, yeah, under the radar type of lads, I don't know. Palwar's pretty good, isn't he? He's the captain, isn't he, for Reign?
I think he got hurt.
Oh, really?
I
Alongside
saw
Teddy.
that. Teddy, oh. Your boy Kleinhansel?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Sonjay Hansen's at Middlesbrough now, but he has in-season NEC cards. I guess that's kind of cool. Lewis Villar, he's Sam Ty's love
Yeah.
child. $2. That feels fun. Okay, off the bench. Yeah.
Dobbsy's calling the Casper Jander redemption arc here. Surely
Yeah, I'm
he's
sure.
more,
He has to be, right?
even though he's been hurt.
He has been hurt. Yeah, that will suppress him. But people just, oh, I tell you what, it's close. I reckon petition we should do like $7, which is like £5.
Somebody said that before, yeah.
I think that's like a fair number to reach because like I think you can get as we can see that you can get a Casper Jander for $7 or less than, you know, like that is value. But again, you know you're going off injury discount and stuff like that's probably the best buy so far. If I had to,
I don't have
stick
mine
my neck
anymore.
out. Don't you? You need to get a Nuremberg stack then.
What do the classics cost? Like if I played U20, 186 if you're playing U23.
That's yeah. Why haven't I got a
Like what could, let's say, $20 for the rare?
15 for the classic rare feels a little bit punchy, doesn't it? What's the in-season rare? There's not many up. Huh, okay. I think that in-season limited, though. Like, it makes me just want to go and play limited for the hell of it, but then I'm like, oh, I'll have one, like, rubbish week and I just want to sell them all again.
So it's actually not the rubbish week that makes you do that. It's the good week where you win $8.
Yeah. Well, yeah. until I get to the full streak and I hit like $200. If
That's only the doubled one though. You're running out of time.
fine, yeah, okay.
How much
Still
is
though,
the Krevac limited? Let's see who that is.
oh yeah, I have his. No, I don't. I thought I had his unique. I don't. I have his super rare. He's nice, good player.
What's up with your boy Grimel? I saw that he hasn't played yet.
He dislocated his shoulder in preseason. Yeah, he's back.
Before or
So,
after you
no.
bought him?
After, of course. Of course, I was, handed that. He was on the bench. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, he was actually on the bench against NEC. Didn't come on, but that's promising sign.
Very promising.
Yeah, so we're back.
It's great. The week where Bruno cost you the streak is when you want to close your account.
Yeah, no, that is true. Yeah, I like Krevac. I was just gonna have a look here. I know it's back in. Ooh, yeah. We're going back to Challenger. We don't have to, but Ivan Dolchek, who is £4.29 in season.
Maybe
I'm
we
just
do a
pumped.
Nuremberg stack.
Didn't they just get battered by someone Friday night? I feel like Dobbsy is always clinging on. I didn't get bad. He's always clinging on to a clean sheet, and they always concede in the 90th.
Well, I don't think you get any of these defensive players
Defenders,
from,
okay. Do you just get a forward stack?
two Bundesliga. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Or you just get Nahuel Knoll in goal.
He's too
Was he at
expensive
Firth?
now, though.
He's not at Firth, is he?
No, Hanover.
Hanover now, yeah. He's moving up in the world of
$30.
Bundes too.
Oh, $20. It's
Yeah.
actually it's not a bad idea, Harry.
You gonna do it?
I don't know.
Like, yeah, going back to it's the four defensive stacks, extra player smasher, and then it's forward and mid, preferably from the same team, maybe for a double DA. That's the formula for me. I don't think you need like beginner's guide formula. That is it.
The way that I would do it, I know it's exactly how it's going to work. So I'll have whatever challenge or contender league ends up being more defensive. I'll get the goalkeeper, like whatever goalkeeper defensive one, whether it's Austria or Croatia or whatever. At some point, like my Douglas Santos rare is in my limited Nuremberg stack, and I'm just like, oh, there we go.
No, I do think that's the way forward, but yeah.
Michael, I'm gonna have to Michael you on this one.
Yeah, that is a Michael. There was no abandoning.
Imagine.
It was actually quite the opposite, I thought, Led.
Fair weather Knoll lover. Oh my god.
Fair way.
I am winning one card this week. Or no, actually I fell out of the cards. I was winning one.
23.
But here he is. Imagine not still having a Nahuel Knoll.
Yeah. Tell you what, some defensive line that is. 96, 80, 85. I mean, of course, who else other than Jacob Briam and Esposito to let the lads down?
Could only have picked one worse player to be captain.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't go with a midget. I'm surprised you didn't go Simsia, as we know. I've told you, but
For a captain?
yeah,
Yeah. You're not wrong. I should have.
especially because it was like so Midtjylland dominated there in the lineup itself. I just thought, yeah, surely he goes.
I definitely had someone else here. I can't remember who it was. Did I end up putting them somewhere else? Oh, Buati. I had Buati here, and then late on Friday it came out that he wasn't going to start, or they didn't think he was going to start, and then he started.
Of course, yeah.
Anyway,
Of course. So we're all in on Nuremberg.
yeah.
We're all in on Scotland so far.
Well, one of us is.
One of us is, yeah, fair.
Does Hanover have good players? Look at that. They're leading the league.
Yeah.
One goal allowed all season.
Yeah, they have what's his called in midfield, don't they? Leopold. Yeah, Enzo.
$20.
Yeah. We don't have $20.
What about this guy, Taibbi? He looks good.
He was great. Yeah, he was a Lorient player, actually.
Yeah. $2.
That works. Yeah, if he plays. Well, he come off the bench. Yeah, maybe not.
Tomiak takes pens. That's for this team.
Okay, now we're talking.
Boris. Oh, a defender with pens.
Oh, now let's he's all in now.
I'm having
Like,
what was his name? The Zenit guy that I loved. Rikitsky. I'm having Rikitsky
Rikitsky.
and Akitu Fukumori flashbacks of defenders taking pens.
Oh my God, take me back to those days. Simpler times, hey lad.
It really was. If you have Noel, you need Maurice Neubauer.
This is the first energy drink I've probably had in like 5 months.
What made you
You're
do
supposed
it?
to. I'm at home with the baby for 2 days straight without the wife, so yeah, she's
Just
on
IV
the
that.
training course. Yeah, I'm just like injecting it into my veins all day. My first time ever alone, so yeah, hopefully he lives.
Oh, he'll be
It'll be
fine. He'll be fine.
it'll be great, yeah.
Be making so rare lineups in no time. Um, there are a lot more leagues that we haven't touched on.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, let's do some single. Let's do Prem
Yeah.
before anything else happens because I'm happy to. I've got nowhere to be, but I think Prem would be a nice one because this is not going to be easy. But let's do $7 if you don't mind, just so there's a little bit more leeway there for us.
This is such a PSU fans move.
What increasing the
He just
much?
loves to like, yeah, if you're gonna spend five, just spend seven. If you're gonna buy the limited, just buy the unique.
Yeah,
Anyway, all right.
Prem and the five's going to be solid. The lads are saying, okay, challenge accepted. Okay,
I'll get
Kova.
you can get the best player in the Prem for
Yeah, we're done.
638.
Is Arthur Masuaku going to start for Sunderland at some point? Because he was great for Besiktas. I know it's the Prem, but does he? Obviously, he was decent at West Ham actually, so
He was, yeah,
he's okay. Like he
he was
could whip a
okay.
ball in, get an assist. Ampadu for five. I think he's injured actually, but he'll be back after international break. Trippier set pieces. I know he hasn't been great, but
They're so bad. Newcastle.
yeah. But like he's
Is that
100K.
13 without a negative decisive?
I think so.
Not
Yeah,
sure it
with
is. Yeah.
goals and fouls. Oh yeah, yeah. Trips won't play after. Yeah, there'll be Hall and Livramento, I guess, lads.
Reynaldo
JPS.
currently ahead of Masuaku. All right.
Okay, makes sense. Fine. Mings looks okay.
He looks okay.
Yeah, Idris Agana Gay is like your budget Premier League midfielder. He's the definition, isn't he? Every season, he never gets hyped. Always puts in like an 80A, so not 80A, like 80.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, will do it a couple times.
Absolutely.
100%. Simicast is on his way somewhere.
Yeah. Where's he going?
I'm here in Roma now.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
Marseille for a bit, but
Mikolenko, not oh, he's hurt, right?
oh, is he? That's a nice one, little injury discount one. Mepham's gonna leave, I think, so if you want to keep an eye on that. Sessegnon? He had a really nice little end to the season
Yeah, he
last
did.
year. No Pereira, like there's gaps opening up somewhat. Started the last game. I wouldn't rule it out, but Ruta's injured. Pascal Struick, he took pens last year. I don't think if he does this year, then it's kind of fun.
Leeds could be fun, just
That's still
not
fun,
defensively.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
I like that one. I think
Reece
that
Tennant.
one, yeah, it feels low. Something's wrong there. What's wrong, lads, with that one?
Is what's his name still there? Click?
No, he's been in
Oh, he's in
MLS like
DC,
5
right? Never mind.
Yeah. He's at Atlanta. Actually, just
Oh,
left.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but you're right. He was.
But he was at yeah.
Yeah. DC, Atlanta, rubbish.
Hold on, I'm
Just
losing my
signed
mind.
James Justin. Okay, but James Justin is not a centre back, is he? JPS? I know he can play there. I actually watched him play there at that summer thing for Bournemouth, but definitely not a centre back, is he? Oh, that's a different. James Justin's the wing back, definitely, isn't it? From
Yeah, he was at
Leicester. Yeah. Sorry, I had James, someone else in my head for Bournemouth. Yeah, left back or right back. Yeah, so Struick's not any of those, right? Or am I just being
Yeah.
stupid? I thought Struick was centre back.
I just think of
Hartman.
Bogle because our friend See It Save It bought a Bogle and got like a Gykerez or something like
Oh,
that.
of course. Of course. Dwight. Oh, Dwight McNeil. I mean, there's going to be uncertainty with all these players, unfortunately. So, like,
I think we're pretty certain about Dwight McNeil that he's not
Mc-
going to be playing.
what about John McGinn? He's
I
good
was
for a
looking
little,
at, yeah.
good for a score now and again. Yeah, McNeil's been benched out, hasn't he, with all the quality that Everton are buying / bought. Anton Stach, they all seem to be pretty cheap
Thatch
Leeds
had
players.
that's last week.
Did he really? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind it. Don't
Leeds,
mind.
I don't think the Leeds schedule is great.
I can't imagine it's great.
Well, yeah, I mean,
There's like
actually,
no schedule in the Prem. That's great.
I take that back. Fulham, Wolves, Bournemouth.
Nah, I mean, I've seen worse schedules.
That's not bad.
It's like as good as it basically gets for Leeds in the next 6 weeks, basically.
Right.
You know? Yeah. Anton Stach is good. I don't
Who's
mind
their
that
goalie?
one.
I don't even know.
Perry.
Oh, that's
Lucas
right.
Perry. I've actually
You would
got
think I would
his.
know that since I
Right.
keep looking at his card and be like 200 ceiling points.
Oh yeah, he is the 200, the 200
Still?
man.
Oh,
No. Shocking.
now I'd never buy him. Anyway,
Yeah, Leeds are interesting.
you see the Enciso deal might fall through?
Yeah, because his dodgy knee, as if they didn't know he had a
As
dodgy
if they
knee.
didn't know, yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's been out for 3 years, lads, with a dodgy knee. Like, come on. Oh, but when he plays, he's great. Yeah, he is, but doesn't play.
Tanaka will be competing with Longstaff, and then Duzzy said Tanaka's competing with Longstaff. The game's gone.
That's so true, by the way. Yeah, Statch is good.
Why did Mathis Tell go to Spurs?
I mean, he was never going to play at Bayern. Really. Well, I'm saying that they've lost players now. He might have actually played.
He might have played more. Yeah, more.
Yeah.
Bayern.
Yeah, it's just the Premier League law. I think it just lures you in and spits you
guess.
out, doesn't it? You know, it's unforgiving.
I will absolutely never buy Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
No, ever. What's that Brentford midfielder? Yarema Look, whatever his name is. Never seen him before, but
Wow.
he's
Oh. Huh?
put up a bit of AA. Was he a midfielder?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where is he playing?
Right here.
CDM. Okay. Again with Hendo.
Next to Hendo.
Yeah. How much is Damsgaard? I'm sure he's like kind of budgety.
Did you ever notice that this happens, by the way?
Go on.
Like, I closed out that game tab, and it goes all the way back to the beginning.
Straight back there? Well, that's not fun.
Like, let's see if I can. Oh, no. Hold on. Where was I? So I looked at a player's score. So Harbor Miller.
Yeah.
I go to
Click
the
the
game,
score.
and then if I open the game here, and it looks like you can
Right.
just close it.
Yeah, yeah.
If you
It goes all
close
the way
it,
back to the start.
all the way to the start.
Wow. Yeah, that's brutal.
And now I have
That's
to do
so
this
annoying.
all over again.
I'm telling you, they don't want us to buy budget cards, Led. You've already said it. Like, it's almost as if there's a conspiracy in this.
You click back on the browser, it takes you back. But if you click the X, it goes all the way to the beginning.
Of course.
So yeah,
So I think we've got a team. Stature midfield, Boscagli in defence. Do we have a forward for under $7?
no, aren't we getting Strujic?
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah, double
of
defence.
Bagley?
Well, we got double. We need a foot forward's really hard, isn't it? In general, but in the Prem even more so. I wonder what Jaden Anthony's price is. I know he scored on the weekend, which probably doesn't help, but he can't be expensive.
Oh, wait,
Muniz.
Benson is. Hold on.
Manuel Benson, yeah, he just doesn't play football. I'd love to be a footballer that just don't play. How fun would that be? Like a third string goalkeeper, Tom Heaton. So fun. Scott Carson just winning trophies with Man City,
Yeah, right.
and you've just got a cigar in your mouth every day.
So I think he's probably the best. The best.
Yeah,
one.
he's the best example of just completely just won at life.
Wow, Marcus Edwards. Wow.
Yeah, He's just not. I don't know. I just don't think he's cut out for Prem.
I'm pretty sure.
Solanke.
I'm pretty sure I spent like $2,000 on a Marcus Edwards rare card once.
He was so good for Sporting, wasn't he?
I'm
Remember?
not even sure he was that good.
No, he had like a spurt though. But he
He
was
was
good for a
young
bit.
and like,
Yeah. He wasn't good for
you
a length of time, but he was good for like a short. Yeah. Maybe even further back. This feels a bit too recent.
we can't
Maybe
go
not.
any further. I don't know.
Yeah, fair. Joachim Anderson. Yeah, okay. I could probably get behind that for Palace. I think it's Palace, isn't it?
I have Chauna.
You do in the Rem boys.
Yep, that's my super jersey mint. Jersey age and
Wow, trifecta.
what was it? Jersey age and something else. Jersey mint, age mint,
Jersey
and
age.
rookie card.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let me just pull it up just because I do that on
It
these
is a
streams.
beautiful card.
He just never plays.
It is a nice card, I'll give you that. Very nice. Yeah.
How much is
Richarlison?
Richarlison? He's got to be expensive.
Yeah, he scored, hasn't he, a couple?
18. I won a
Yeah.
Richarlison rare card once, and I'm pretty sure I sold it for a quarter of an ETH.
Yeah, you sold it for. I remember you winning that card, and it was gone before you even accepted the card, I think.
Could not have sold it any faster.
Yeah.
I should have just told Sora to send it to whoever they
Yeah, keep the
Big
collection.
Apple,
Yeah.
just send it right to that guy.
Adama, yeah, slim pickings up front in the Prem. Pro, really tough. Yeah, I don't think Prem. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're committing to play Prem on the on Sorare, like you just have to accept it's not going to be budgety, don't you? Like, and does that go for all four leagues? Almost, like for the singles, that is. But I think in the Prem more so than any other one, isn't it? It's just unforgiving.
It's yeah.
You know, everyone knows the players. Like, it's just
Right.
really hard to find like a gem of some sort because everyone watches the league to a degree, and I think you can do it in Liga, and you can probably do it in La Liga, like especially with some of the budgety teams there, like Espanyol, Osasuna. There's loads of teams you could get defensive stacks for. Yeah, you might not want to get their forwards, and that's where you get like your classic whoever's. And yeah, I think this probably works better in like a La Liga, like yeah, Osasuna defensive stack, Espanyol defensive stack, Celta Vigo maybe. There's loads of those teams that you could pick. Whereas like in Prem, like you're not really going to do that.
Dobbsy's pulling a PSU here. If you
Go
double
on.
the budget, it's not that
Yeah, I love it. I'm like half a PSU with my 5 to 7.
Yeah, yeah.
Dobbs has just gone like double PSU.
bad. Yeah. Challenger
Yeah.
Contender's doable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
is.
believe that. Harry, we got some breaking news.
Wow, how breaking?
I don't know. It was probably 3 hours ago, but I just saw it now.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged.
My wife messaged me about it.
Okay.
Don't tell me your wife messaged you.
No, I got a New York Times
Wow.
alert on my phone.
13 minutes ago, capital letters. Taylor and Travis are engaged, as if I care. I couldn't give two poos, sadly, for her.
But,
Evan
you
Nielsen,
know.
yeah.
Happy for them.
Yeah, happy for them. Well, you know.
I wrote about
Doesn't
Van
aff-
Alsten because I think did he take? No. I think he had like 4 chances created
Did he
in this
really?
game. Hold on. He had a big chance
Wow,
created
yeah.
and 4 attempted assists.
That's impressive
Yeah.
for forward. Yeah, I
Semenyo
like him.
looked great.
He's the one, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He's so good. Like, he's really good. Like, I bet you he's gutted Eze's gone to Arsenal because he should have been at Arsenal type of thing.
Yeah, two big chances missed.
Wow. Yeah, that's brutal. I actually saw the goal. Sorry, yeah. His assist was like, well, yeah. It can't. I mean, it was an assist, but like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, he looked really good. Iwobi, yeah. I've seen those rumors. To be fair,
You started them, didn't you?
maybe.
Luis not all players show in the scouting page. I think they know that. I don't know why. I don't know what pulls that. I think, Harry, for the single league stuff, that the big opportunities are with these teams that are rotating a lot, because if you know who is actually the first 11, then the guys end up being a little cheaper. Like, I'm just looking at Strasbourg, like the prices aren't that high because people are like, oh, these guys don't play.
I also think there's a element, especially in like Bundesliga and La Liga, because the top teams are so concentrated and like so obvious, like Bayern and then Real and Barca. Like the rest of the money doesn't really like trickle down as much to the other teams. And like again, I think there's a lot of value in but I know it's easy to say after the fact. Excuse me, but I think it was Mainz this week. No, Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
I didn't play him. I have the super rare Chaibi, who's like centre mid on set piece. I have his forward card, which is really cool. Never used him, of course, right? Scored 96. L15 of 45. And yeah, him, Kanazun, who's a really good young player as well, scored like 100.
Yeah,
And
they had a
then
bunch of huge scores.
and I did captain Bahoya, who did score 92. But like have those three defensive stats, you've won the comp. It doesn't matter whatever else happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, what Bayern?
Not this week. Yeah, Bayern won it this week. But I was saying I think it was on, yesterday. Like a Bayern stack won the Bundesliga in-season comp, but second and third were 4 of 5 Frankfurt stacks.
And you got him for what, 1/20th? I know Chaibi was like £80 in season. Kanazun was probably max 100. This is rare. Never mind limited.
Yeah, no, it I can't imagine how much less those cost. Let me see here. I pulled this up yesterday. So yeah, this one not even a full Frankfurt. Zetterer, Christensen, there's Chaibi, Bahoda, and then the Kane captain. That won $1,000.
That is amazing.
And then this one won, what is that, 600?
Like, how clever is that? Like, not clever, but like, they didn't keep a clean sheet and they put Neuer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fair play. Like,
the irony is really that like Neuer is probably the one you skip from the Bayern stack too, because it's like they always concede, but then they didn't. But yeah, it's like, I love this.
300s basically. He's nuts. And he didn't even captain one of them.
Yeah.
Wait there. Had he captained him, he wins it, led. So, Frankfurt stacks beat the Bayern stacks. Like I told you, they do.
This
just
guy
with goal.
must be a Harry Trades member with this captain choice.
Yeah, fair. Nah, I'm getting a bit better with my captain choices.
Yeah, you are. You are.
I'm getting a little bit better. Yeah, it was a low blow to be fair, but yeah, those three now are obviously going to be inflated and stuff. But he's won. Like he's done it. He doesn't have to do anything now. Like he can chill for the whole season.
This is the rare winning. Wow. Moritz Nicholas,
Sinani.
Dominic Kor, Olise, Sinani, and Cienza.
Yeah. Like
somebody
set
gave me
pieces.
credit for like being a Cienza boy, and I was like, I've never
gated it. I was like, I'm the Cienza boy, kind of.
That's exactly
like,
where it was.
If anyone's gonna be it, just because I have his rare, and not that we've ever really spoke about him, but Sinani takes pens and stuff for St. Pauli. Obviously, Cienza on sets. Elise is Elise. I don't know much about Cole, whatever his name is, but man, like that's such a nice win. Like it's just insane. John, GG's to you, mate.
Six Hemps is a beast.
Yeah, he just mops up.
How about the full Bayern stack without Kane?
Yeah, without who did he captain? Elise, Luis Diaz. Yeah, the 1 week you don't play Kane, he scores 100. Like every other week, Kane never scores 100.
Yeah.
I thought they got. Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
See, I wasn't the only one who did this. Dobsy, I believe, is in there also, though. So
he is, yes.
Let's do La Liga very quickly. That's the last one because I myself don't have a lot of time. And let's see. Whoops. Oh no, I meant to go there. La Liga, limited. $7 for Harry.
$7, please. Okay. No one on the top line.
Do you think it's worth getting guys like Fran Garcia, knowing that like when he plays, he'll play?
Kinda, but like right now they've got 3 left backs is the worry. So
That's true.
once
Bad
Mendy
example.
leaves, yeah, but you're right, yeah. There is value in that. Sergi Dardar's a little cheap like set piece taker. That's one to keep an eye on. There's a
This
lot
guy
of
came up
these.
recently. Why did he come up?
Yeah. Hasn't he moved somewhere?
Did I write
Louise,
about this guy?
you are not turning. No one's turning Girona around. They are
I feel
destined for the
bad.
Liga 2. Sadly, 2 weeks in.
Hold on.
But we can live in hope.
Sorry, what was his name again? Valjean?
Valiant, yeah.
I don't know why that came up. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, Darda's the only one there. Jeremy Toyan's decent as a defender, but I'm not counting him necessarily. There's quite a few like under the radar like set piece taking midfielders in La Liga that obviously just don't play for the big teams.
I'm not going to mess around with this thing and have to redo my.
Yeah, we'll just like name them off here. I've got a sneaky feeling Costas, the defender. I know I'm a big Escandel fan after my Super purchase, but I don't actually have Costas. But he's looking. That's against Real Madrid, like 3 goals conceded. That's a really respectable score. He plays like
Sure
right
is.
centre back, right of a 3. Yeah, so I think in a good matchup they play like a home to Sosta this weekend. I think you could probably see him and maybe Escandel do a bit better. And then Iglesias, Danny Calvo's the other one if you were really wanting to get stuck into the depth of Oviedo defenders.
I remember there was definitely a time on Sorare where I was like deciding whether to spend $1,000 on a Coletta car rare.
Yeah,
He was at
both
Marseille,
been,
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Leon, he's been everywhere.
Yeah. I didn't
Been in
do
the
it.
Prem, I think. Stuani, yeah, no one really there.
Fornals is a cheeky
Yeah,
one
cheeky.
sometimes.
Yeah, can get 25 A as a mid, and then it's just hoping he gets a DA.
It's
As I
really
do
like
every
if
week.
like Isco's hurt now and inevitably Lo Celso is going to miss a game and then Fornals
Yeah,
gets all the sets.
yeah. Like he's had a couple since that's happened type of thing. But you're right. Yeah, if the Celso gets injured, it's Fornal season basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't Danny Parejo supposed to go to, or maybe,
Somewhere.
did he just go to,
No.
I thought he was supposed to go back to Valencia.
Oh, was he? I actually don't know. Genuinely, Hector Bellerin's looked pretty good so far this season at right back. I must admit, nothing crazy, but like,
That's pretty good.
yeah, it's okay. And then Javi Galan. There's a couple of I don't know whether they'll fall. Vicente's nice
Yeah.
for under $7. Nothing on that
Is
page.
this like the Milan Ricardo Rodriguez?
Yeah, left back. Starfelt when fit. Yeah, that's not a terrible one. Aspas, I mean, he's just like eternal.
He really is.
Like that Pere Mia is doing really well so far. Not to be confused with Luis Mia, who's really good for Getafe. He got 2 decisives last night, I believe, on Monday night.
I do love that you actually pronounced it Mia too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Spanish. I'm joking. I'm not Spanish.
There's too many people read it as Milla, and it's like, come on, man. Let's try a little bit.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes I try. Sometimes I just butcher it. Brahim Diaz is another fun one. Like on top of your left back shout of
Just that idea of like, yeah, at
he's
some
gonna
point,
get minutes every game.
yeah, they're all gonna get minutes.
Yeah. Rayo's good for Antonio Rayo for Mallorca. They're on the top left next to Brahim. Last year he had some amazing scores. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, not amazing, but
No,
consistent.
that's solid.
Yeah. Again, for the price. Nobel Mendy, no. Conor Gallagher, but
Like, what a weird career already.
I know.
What, 25?
yeah, that's a weird one. Joe Roca.
Wow, Leo Petro. Speaking of, shout out Sam Ty again.
LJ. Yeah, I guess Luis Mia won't come up in here then. Too expensive. But you got like him. We've seen Vicente. Izzy Piazon's probably a bit too expensive. My boy Mingueza, I cursed him on the weekend, but apparently he's 80% on to play this midweek lead, of course, after not getting a minute. So I'll be coming for the inside predictors after he doesn't get a minute again.
Yeah, Izzy's too much.
Yeah, he's just out of the budget.
Gaia?
Sadly. Well, red card now for 3 games. Cheers.
Wasn't Pedro Diaz good for a little bit?
I bought his Super this year.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he went on a run. I think Izzy's been taking the set pieces. In France. Yeah. Like, French Pedro Diaz was the guy. Okay, baby trades.
There's Danjuma. Somebody was saying him.
Yeah, Danjuma. There's a lot more here than there is in Prem, as we have found out. Yeah, like what does like Dimitrovic? What does his in-season goalkeeper cost? I can't imagine a ton. 15? Yeah, 17. Yeah, okay.
15 is basically 17 with our rolling budgets.
You could probably get 17 for him, and then like 7. Yeah, you got like a $50 team now, I'd say. Mind you, we haven't even factored in a classic sort of smasher-ish. Yep. You could probably do a Liga for $40-50 easily.
I think so too. Yeah.
Prem, you've got no chance.
No chance. Nothing reasonable, at least. Yeah. All right. I think that's all we got today.
Yeah, I'm sure all those prices will triple now, and the video is just nil and void. But
yeah. So sorry for everyone who got late, and you're welcome to everybody who was early.
Yep.
On those. How about that?
Early bird catches the worm, lad.
That's it. That's it. Right there. Thank you to everybody for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. Special thanks again to MFL for sponsoring the show. Season 8 underway. If you want to join, there's a link in the description of the video. Gets you a free common player after you spend at least $25. And there is a promo going on right now where you get a free starter pack, which includes 2 players, if you buy a brand new Flint Club. So check that out. I also have an MFL with Laird YouTube channel if you're looking for MFL content. So check that out. And as always, head over to the Harry Trades YouTube channel, become a member there. And then after you spent that money, you come back, patreon.com/Andrew and Laird. Support all the content that we do because this looks easy. It's a lot of work. And so
not easy.
Not easy.
I don't know if my mic was on then.
There you go. Thanks everyone for coming. Please make sure you get outside.